What's happening, everybody? It's Peter, founder of Expedition Money. I want to talk to you today about counteroffers from your job. So, I've worked at a number of different companies over the years, a number of different financial institutions of different sizes and different philosophies and different cultures. And one of the things that I have noticed is that when people need to leave, maybe they're just not a good culture fit. Maybe the company is great, but the way they work just isn't the right style. And they are thinking about leaving. Or maybe they're at a company where the culture is just toxic. Maybe the company's the problem, not the worker. And so if you are one of these people that thinks, hey, I have to leave, right? I've got to get to a place where I can thrive, where I can be fulfilled, where I can be a contributor, and you are thinking of leaving and you go out and you do some interviews and you get an offer, and you might find yourself sitting there with this offer from this new company and some inertia, some resistance about moving from your existing company. You might be saying, well, listen, I could make a little bit more money here, but I don't know what's over there. I don't know if the grass is truly greener on the other side. I don't know if I'm going to have the boss of my dreams or the coworkers that I've really always wanted. There's something about staying where you are that's predictable. And actually, what might happen is that you might go in and turn in your notice to your boss, and your boss says, hey, listen, what are they offering you? I will match it. I'll give you the 5% raise or the 10% raise to keep you around. It just might be worth it for them to do that. And so you might be sitting there, well, now I don't have to move at all, and I've got the same salary from both. And maybe there are fewer unknowns by staying here. It might not be perfect. There are some things that really bug me, but now I don't have to move at all. Well, what I would say is, even if there's parity between those two offers, if you have issues at your current job, you should probably leave your current job, even if the pay and the compensation is exactly the same. I would even argue if the pay and the total compensation is a little less, but you think that it's going to give you some of the things that you desperately need out of your career, you should probably move. The reality is, companies are big, slow, and immobile. And if you are having problems, maybe it's with your boss, or maybe it's the processes of the company, or maybe it's the industry, or your coworkers, or a number of other things, the reality is those probably aren't going to change. And despite someone maybe giving you some lip service and saying, hey, you're important to us, you're valuable to us, I'm going to give you that raise, and we're going to change some things here. We're going to change who you report to. We're going to change the environment that you work in so that it's more conducive to your style. The reality in almost every case that I've ever seen is the company reverts back to what they were doing before, and the person that was thinking about leaving wants to leave again in short order. And that's just because people rarely change. Companies rarely change. Unless there's a shakeup at the very top where the board of directors removes the CEO and replaces all the executives, things usually don't change. Companies are often very inflexible, and the bigger they are, the less flexible they are. And if you think you, as a cog in the machinery of the company, is going to change everything, is going to be the catalyst for reinventing all their processes, I think we're a bit delusional. And the reality is you can probably just move to the new company and get the things that you want because they might already have the process in place, the leadership in place, the culture in place already that you're looking for. And so you don't have to change everything on top of just doing your work. So if you are thinking about leaving your job for any number of subjective reasons and your company makes a play to keep you to stay there, I would highly recommend going to the new job. Look at that new opportunity because the chances of that company changing at its core are very, very rare. So I hope that helps you on your career expedition. I'll see you later.